My name is Lorenzo Lones, obviously a psych major and a human biology major. I was born and raised on the south side of Chicago, and I moved to Green Bay midway through high school, because my mom got a job here. And it was an interesting transition from from inner city Chicago to Green Bay Preble High School. So from going from a predominantly African American high school to a predominantly white school, I was faced with some obstacles that seemed to be overwhelming, but I had a lot of support, a lot of friends and family that helped me get through it. In high school, I wasn't actually a good student. I was, the student that would get kicked out of his class, and I like to throw stuff at people and crack jokes, and I kind of still, people that know me, I guess I still kind of do that stuff. Somehow I get away with it. But for me, one of the biggest things growing up, my grandfather always told me, one of us can't do all the things that all of us can do together. And when you're in these types of positions to talk about, your accomplishments, I think sometimes we get a little individualistic, just as a society. And it's, what have you done? This person's smart. This person worked hard. And those things are true, or I like to think they're true anyway. But one of the things that is extremely instrumental for me and my success is the people around me, my mentors, my advisors, my professors. They've been extremely supportive of me, and I'm really thankful, because one of the things that I started. I guess I should tell you how I got to be a major in psychology, human biology. Like I said, I wasn't a good student in high school, and my school psychologist actually came and pulled me aside, and she gives you the usual talk. I see potential, I see ability, and I'm just like, well, you're paid to say that. And honestly, my motto in high school was, C's get degrees, right? I'm just trying to get out of here. I want to get a job. I don't want to hear any of this nonsense. And she really opened me up to, she really gave me perspective, because as I look back, that's probably not a student that most people would want to do. I'm not the type of person, I wouldn't want to deal with myself when I was younger, unfortunately. But just the fact that she saw me for where I was and not where she felt I should be has been extremely helpful for me. And that's actually how I started school being a psychology major. I wanted to be a school psychologist because, she turned my life around, and I wanted to do that for other students. I wanted to kind of give back, because I know that, some people's skill set lay outside of the realm of our formal education system. And I know I was one of those students. So if I can give back by being a school psychologist and being that piece that was instrumental for me, that would be important. And then I got into a physio psych class. I started studying the brain. And that kind of got a little fascinating, studying drugs, addiction, mental health. And then I started to say, okay, well, I think I want to go into neuroscience. And so that's how I got into human biology. I graduated here in May, and I'm looking to pursue my PhD at the University of Iowa in neuroscience. I want to be a medical researcher. I have a passion for the diseases of the nervous system, in particular Parkinson's. I have a number of family members that are diagnosed with Parkinson's, and it's kind of sad to see, because it's a disease that doesn't have a cure, and all we can really do is just kind of offset the symptoms now. And so just getting in and trying to understand kind of what's the mechanisms behind it, and try and come up with some type of cure or treatment that's more effective than it is now, than the way we treat it now, is something that drives me and wakes me up every day.